Hello, my name is Rajkal and today I'm going to make a video which is a little bit different because I'm going to react to some of the topics that were talked about in my WhatsApp group. Yes, there were many topics that people were talking about yesterday in my WhatsApp group. If you're not in part of the group, please join us. It's going to be a great opportunity for you to practice your English through voice messages and text messages. Se você for iniciante de inglês, não se preocupa, você pode participar do grupo também. Porque você pode perguntar em português algumas coisas, você pode ler as conversas, você pode tentar falar, se comunicar no grupo com a gente em inglês, você pode usar o tradutor, não tem problema nenhum. O importante é tentar interagir em inglês. É uma oportunidade para você completamente de graça. Então, o link para o grupo tá aqui embaixo na descrição do vídeo. Leia a descrição do vídeo, o primeiro comentário fixado, ok? Eu vou falar nesse vídeo só em inglês e não vou colocar legenda, tá? Então é para vocês treinarem o seu listening. E também porque eu quero postar esse vídeo hoje já, porque eu quero falar sobre os assuntos que foram falados ontem no grupo. E tem muita mensagem. Quando eu fui verificar, tinha mais de 2.000 mensagens não lidas. E eu quero comentar sobre alguns tópicos falados no grupo. E toda semana eu vou tentar falar sobre algumas coisas que se destacaram nas conversas do grupo e comentar em forma de vídeo aqui. Então, vamos começar o vídeo. Hello, my name is Raj Khan. This video is going to be very different because today I'm going to react to some of the messages that I've received in my WhatsApp group. Actually, it wasn't that I received the messages, it's that just that they were talking about stuff. I didn't have time to be there in the group yesterday, and it was like I checked the group when it was around 1 p.m. yesterday, and it was Sunday, and when it was midnight I checked the group again and there were like 2,000 unread messages. So this group is on fire. If you're not in the group, please join the group, because then it's a great opportunity for you to practice your English through voice messages and text messages. And then I was like, oh come on, I'm gonna have to read all the messages and reply to everybody. But then I was reading the messages. There are so many messages about so many different topics. They talked about routine, about, about jobs, occupation, about TV programs, about YouTube channels and stuff. So many different topics. So I've decided to, instead of replying to every message, I'm going to choose the most controversial topic or whatever, and I'll make a video. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do right now. There weren't many controversial topics yesterday, but I've selected some points here that I want to talk about. One of the things I want to talk about is about accents, because they talked about accents yesterday. Accents, fluency, perfection, and something that I don't know why people were talking about. Okay, I'm going to review what this is about in the end, but that's it. Okay, so they talked about accents. They were saying, oh, I like this accent, I like this accent, and they were talking about different accents. There are so many different accents, and I'll give you my say about this, what I think about accent. You, as a student of English, do you have to learn an American accent? Do you have to learn a British accent? Yeah. I'm not saying the British accent, because there isn't only one British accent. There are like 52 different British accents in the UK. There are many different American accents depending on the region. So is it important to learn a specific accent? My opinion about this, I'm going to go straight to the point. I'm not going to go around the bush here. My opinion is that no, it's not important to have a specific accent. So you don't have to practice how to speak perfectly like a native speaker of English. It's not important whatsoever. However, I like doing that. I don't know if you know about that, but I'm not a native speaker of English. Yes, I'm not a native speaker of English. I'm saying that this way because yesterday, for some reason, many people sent me direct messages asking me whether I was a British guy or whether I was a Brazilian guy. Yes, I'm Brazilian, but I speak English beautifully like that because I've practiced. And yeah, I've practiced how to change my accent. Yeah, sometimes when I've got some students who prefer the American accent, I change my accent altogether and I speak with an American accent. And I've got some students who live in Australia, and because I'm teaching them, I try to speak like an Australian man, and so on and so forth. So I adapt and adjust and change my accent depending on the person I'm talking to. Why? Because English is not my first language, so I can kind of juggle. I can juggle around with it. I can play with it. It's my toy, it's my tool. It's my toy and my tool, because I play with it and I use it to make money. No, seriously. Yes, English is my tool, but it's also my product. I sell this product. I sell it. I sell the idea that I can teach you English, and it's true. I can teach you English. If you are my student, you know that I'm really demanding when it comes to pronunciation, but I'm not really demanding when it comes to accent, because you should only learn how to speak with a very nice and perfect native accent if you want to, because it's not really essential, it's not really necessary, it's not really needed. You're not going to miss a job opportunity just because you don't have a British accent or an American accent. No, no, it's not important. The important is to pronounce words correctly, not the accent. By the way, the Brazilian accent, the accent of a Brazilian person speaking English is considered to be one of the most beautiful accents in the world. So we don't have to change that. So the question is, why did I change my accent? Why did I practice how to speak like a British person in the first place if it's not really important? Because as I told you, English is my tool. I'm a teacher, so I want to master the language. Sometimes I talk to British people and American people because I work with native speakers of English in company, and they say that I speak English better than they do. And it leads to the next topic here that they were talking about yesterday, that even native speakers of English make mistakes. Because even native speakers of Portuguese make mistakes in Portuguese. And Leia is one of the members of the group. She said, some people in Portuguese say, eu vou no mercado, instead of saying, eu vou ao mercado. Eu vou no mercado is wrong. It's grammatically wrong, but do you care about that? Do you mind if I say that? Would you mind if I said that? No. Nobody cares about that. It's just like, the important is to convey the message. If you get the message across, that's it. Nobody cares about prepositions. And it happens a lot in English as well. Seriously, sometimes I'm talking to an American guy who works with me, and he uses the in, on, at incorrectly. And I look at him, but I don't correct him, of course. He's not my student. He's a native speaker of English. But he makes mistakes. And it's funny because he says, man, you speak English much better than I do. Yes, it's true, because I'm a teacher, so it's my tool. It's what I do for a living. So I can't allow myself to make mistakes because I'm a teacher. Of course, when I'm talking to my friends, when I'm drinking my vodka and todinho, when I'm playing video games with my friends, when I'm talking to my girlfriend, I speak English with them, with my girlfriend and my friends and my family. I speak English with them, and I don't care too much about whether I'm speaking perfectly or not. Yes, I don't. Because I'm not a teacher at that moment. At that moment, I'm just Roger Cullen. So I don't have to worry too much about that. So I speak informally. I'm speaking formally right now, but I'm not allowing myself to make mistakes, because I'm really focused on that. But people in general don't do that. And it leads to another topic that they were talking about fluency. What is to be fluent? In my personal opinion, everybody gave a different opinion about this topic, and in my personal opinion, and it's the right one. Being fluent is just being able to express your thoughts and ideas through vocabulary, through the language, which means you don't have to speak perfectly. You don't have to use the prepositions perfectly. If you're thinking or feeling something and then you can express this idea, if you can get the message across through speaking, you're fluent. Even if you speak like Tarzan, seriously, you don't have to speak perfectly in order to be fluent. No. But if you are a teacher, I think you should try at least to reach a very, very high level of perfection. No, the thing is, I'm very demanding, so even though it's not really mandatory, it's not really something that you have to do, like you don't have to speak perfectly. Nevertheless, I really try hard to teach my students how to speak perfectly. At least try to do that. Why? Because I want to. So it's a matter of choice. Okay, why do I want to speak perfectly, even though it's not really needed? First, because I'm a teacher, and also because I want to stand out. Yes. So I try to speak perfectly, and I try to teach my students to at least try to speak perfectly. Not because it's really needed, but just to stand out. There are so many people in Brazil nowadays who speak English. If you speak English better than those people, you're going to stand out. But it's all a matter of choice. It's not something that you have to do. These are just suggestions because I want to give you these suggestions, not because it's really important. It's my opinion. And what's your opinion about this? First, the question is, what is fluency in your opinion? Second, do you have to speak perfectly in your opinion? And what's your favorite accent? If you had to choose an accent for you, for yourself to practice and learn, which accent would you choose? The American accent, the Australian accent, the Aussie accent, the Canadian accent, the Jamaican accent? Which one would you choose? I like all of them the same way. So, but this is my opinion about this. Tell me your opinion, leave a message. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll try to make a video like that every week. I'm going to go to the group and I'll check the messages, and I'll try to make a video about the topics that were talked about in the group. And I'll make a quick video just giving you my opinion about what they were saying. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon, because I'll try to post videos here on a regular basis. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, okay, and follow me on Instagram. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.